Not much. I was just wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Yeah, of course. Of course. What class is this for?
Introduction to Sport Management.
Oh, very good.
So,
I didn't realize that's the path you were taking.
yeah, I want to go to physical therapy school, but I want to do it with, like, sports, so I'm studying sport management right now.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So you work with,
Very
like, U.S. Elite Baseball, right?
I do. That's correct.
How long have you been working with them?
About 2 years, actually.
What does the baseball team actually, like, do? Like, what do y'all do there?
So U.S. Elite is a showcase baseball organization, and our goal is to develop players from a young age all the way up and through their high school years, in hopes of getting them scholarships to go play college baseball, whether it's D3, D1, JUCO. We just want to get them to the next level, and we've recently been branching out our organization here in North Carolina to as young as 9 years old. We started out with just juniors and seniors, but now we have teams as young as 9 years old. So it really makes it a lot easier to get them to buy into our program if we get them on board at a young age and then develop them through the years, and again, in hopes of getting them a college scholarship somewhere.
Okay. So what do you do with the team? Like, what's your job there?
I am the state recruiting director. So my job is really to find kids to join our organization, and we don't just find anybody. We look for talent. We look for the character in kids, how they carry themselves on and off the field. So I'll go around and I'll actually watch ball games in different areas in Raleigh now. So a lot of times I'm in Raleigh looking at different teams and different groups of kids, and just trying to find ones that might be good fits for us. And then I'm also in charge of kind of the marketing for U.S. Elite for the state of North Carolina. So putting together Facebook ads and trying to generate interest and a little bit of buzz for our organization across the state, because we do have some competition and some different organizations that do the same thing that we do, but we just got to get out in front of them, and that's part of my job, is to make sure we're doing that.
Okay, so I know, like, you worked with, like, obviously, like, table takeout and everything, so what made you, like, change from, like, business to sport management kind of aspect?
Well, I had a coaching minor. I got a coaching minor from NC State. So I've always been involved in the athletics and the coaching aspect of it, and really for me, I just feel like, I played baseball in high school, but I felt like I left something on the field, so this kind of gives me a way to give back and still stay involved and, help kids, get to places that I might not have been able to reach because I didn't have the resources, or maybe didn't understand how to go about getting there and didn't realize what was available to me. So I just want to be able to give back, and I've always loved coaching and loved being able to help kids. So it's been a lot.
Okay. So how did you, like, find out about U.S. Elite whenever you wanted to, like, do that? Did you, like, know somebody who, like, started it?
Yeah, actually. So my head baseball coach, Coach Gary Smith at Newbern High School, he called me up one day, and he was presented with the opportunity, and he needed somebody to help, so he called me. And I had been in the coaching world. I'd coached at Newbern. I coached the JV team years ago, and helped out with Legion and helped out with some other programs. So I've been involved with him from very early on, and obviously he had a big impact on my life being head coach at Newbern High School. So basically my high school baseball coach got me into it.
Very nice. I didn't know Mr. Smith did that, actually. I knew he was at Newbern for a while. I didn't know he switched over to that.
Yeah, well, he retired, and then they came to him because he's Mr. Baseball around here. He knows everybody. So they reached out to him, and he is the state director for U.S. Elite.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whenever you got into this job, did you need any, like, extra schooling or training, or did that, like, coaching degree just kind of transfer over pretty well?
No, I didn't have to go do anything else. Just having the coaching degree was big, and then obviously, knowing Coach Smith and have previously helped him. Really, it's all about the experience, to be honest with you.
Okay.
knowing the game, that's a big part of it. He knew I knew the game well and knew how to teach it and approach it and coach it. So those were, the big things for me.
All right. How many hours of work do you week? Or how many hours a week do you work? Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, honestly, it's kind of the slow season. Starting up in May, it can be anywhere from Thursday to Monday to Friday to Monday. Basically my weekends are booked. But, during the off season, it's, again, just kind of hit or miss here and there, going and looking at teams playing and trying to stay on, up with the social media stuff. So in the off season, let's say it's, 10 to 15 hours a week. And then during the, full throttle, when we're going and playing tournaments all over the state and up in Virginia and down in Atlanta, you could say 30 hours a week because I've got a full-time job. So this is in addition to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are like the hardest and the best parts about like what you do with them?
I'd say the hardest part is dealing with kids who have a bunch of talent but don't want to put in the work and don't want to put in the effort to really make that talent shine. That's really the hardest part in trying to get through to those kids. Because it's so frustrating because, they're young and, they're kind of carefree and, whatever, this is my life, I will do what I want to do, but how much of an impact it could have if they would dedicate themselves to, the game and to the talent that they were given. Because God-given ability can't be recreated, so, you can work with a kid all week long, 24 hours a day, and you may not be able to reach that level with the kid who, was just born with it, but, I'll say the rewarding part of it is seeing kids work real hard and improve. And, when they start out, you may be kind of skeptical about them, but, they've got a good work ethic. And, if they really stick with it, that they could really make something of themselves. And then seeing that come to fruition and see them get a college scholarship somewhere. And that's really exciting to see the progression of that happening and watching them, obtain their goals literally right in front of you. So, it's really fun coaching those kids. But again, on the flip side, you've got the opposite side of that of the kids who do have the ability and don't want to put in the work and think it's just going to come to them.
Okay. Let me see. Are there any like parts of like the U.S. Elite like as a whole that you think could be like improved upon?
I'll be honest, that's tough because right now we're really starting to build the organization, and I think that one thing we probably could improve upon is maybe opening it up to more teams. It's kind of tough right now. Like we'd love to have one for literally every age group, but it's just tough right now because we just don't have the coaching staff, and it's hard to get people to commit to donating their time to do something like this and really be involved with it and be dedicated to it, especially when they have, other jobs that may be pulling them away from the U.S. Elite brand. So, it's really expanding. That's one thing we'd love to do is expand even more. But it's just, again, it's tough to find the resources to be able to do that.
Right. Okay, let's see. Once like a player like joins US Elite, like do you guys just have like a team that travels and plays around, or is it more of just like a training type of facility?
No, so that's the whole thing with Showcase Baseball. We travel around. We don't really practice quite as much, and just because the kids are so spread out. Like, our 2020 team right now has kids from Carteret County all the way to the foothills and the mountains. So it's tough to get them together to practice all as one team just because everybody's so spread out. So, we travel around to different places, and at these showcase tournaments, that's where the college scouts are. So they'll show up, and that's what this organization is all about. Is that we go to the places where the college scouts are going to be, where they're going to see you in person, where they can actually come up and talk to you after the game. So that's the biggest part of it. We travel around and just get in front of as many scouts as we possibly can and play as many games as we can in front of them.
All right. Do y'all have like any internships for like students after they are like, let's say, off in college with a scholarship, playing baseball or anything like that?
Right now, we don't in North Carolina. We don't. There's an overarching U.S. elite for the entire country, and I mean, sometimes kids do come back eventually, but we don't have anything really promoted or geared towards that right now. Again, just because we're a pretty small organization and it's really got to line up, for someone to come out. Well, an internship, yeah, we could definitely put something together. Again, we don't have anything tailored for that, but if a kid wanted to come out and help us out, we probably couldn't pay him.
Right.
But we could definitely find him a spot, to help out and have some influence. I mean, we're all about that. We're always looking for that. But as far as paid stuff, we really don't have anything. And again, we don't have an actual internship program set up. It would be more of, someone coming to us and just asking us, and we find a spot for them somewhere. So, yeah,
Okay.
nothing real official.
Do you have any like a piece of advice that you could give to someone like going into sport management or anything like that?
I mean, maybe not sports management, but just coaching in general. Definitely, you got to have a ton of patience. You got to be ready to deal with some kids who you're gonna want to just wring their neck at times again because they have so much talent, but they don't realize it, or they don't seem like they're trying to attain their full potential. That's very frustrating. Also dealing with the parents, that's a big problem that we deal with. The people coming up to us, asking about playing time and thinking their kid deserves X, Y, or Z, and just trying to please everybody. It's so tough, especially when you're trying to do what's best for the team, but also for the individuals as well. Especially with an organization like US Elite, because the parents, are paying to be on the team. So that kind of throws everything for a loop. With high school baseball, you're not paying, so if you sit the bench, well, it's for the good of the team. But when you got a team that everybody's paying towards and everybody's paying the same amount, that makes it a little more difficult because technically everybody should see the field, equally, and that can be very, very tough. So, yeah, there's a lot of politics that goes into it, but patience and sticking with the kids, even the ones who don't seem like they have a lot of talent, really, catering to everybody the same way, because you never know who can, really come out of the woodwork and be somebody and surprise you. It's happened many, many times that I've seen where, a kid comes into the season and doesn't look like he's got much, but by the end, maybe he's our, second or third best hitter on the team, or best defensive player, or best pitcher, and it just, comes out of nowhere. So don't ever, underestimate anybody. That's for sure. And also, the kids with the best personalities who are team players. Those are ones that are gonna be a big catalyst for your team. So those are the ones to look out for. Even if they don't have as much talent, everybody's got a role on every team. And those kids are so important. So finding a way to include them and keep them happy is definitely high on my list. Because if you can find a good leader like that, everybody follows the leader, and whether they're playing or not, they want to get behind it. So, yeah, those are probably the biggest things that I've seen, that I try and pay attention to when I'm going into a season.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. That was very helpful.
Yeah, of course. If you need anything else, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to help you out.